So anyone confirm if you are able to see my screen?
Yeah, yes, Suresh.
Yeah, thanks, Kumaresan. Yeah, so my name is Shivraj Ganesan. So I'm working at Master Engineering Software Engineer. So let's go to the today's agenda. So Instant Copilot action, and the custom action with Apex. So I will be showing some demo about how to utilize the custom action, and then best practice for custom action. So what are the best practices available for the specific custom action, and Q&A. So let's get started with Instant Copilot. So Instant Copilot is a conversational AI assistant where you can post your questions in a natural language, and it provides a relevant answers. And that Instant Copilot has a secure AI architecture, which is called as an instant trust layer, where data is so encryptable, which is not available to the external model. So next is the instant copilot action. So for example, we are posting some questions, right? Show me the list of opportunity for edge communication. So for that, what it does, it does some action. So for example, there is some pre-built standard actions available in that instant copilot, where it query that record or find some records by name, summarize your record, what is this record is about, and also it used to drop your email, drop the email for you. And another action is the customization. So like the business want to do some complex scenario, right? So, say for example, so I want to create an opportunity. Without going to the opportunity tab and click on the new button, give all those information which is required to save the opportunity. So instead of that, you can just post your prompt in the Instant Copilot, and it will create for you. So those are the two actions available in the Instant Copilot. Uh, so, so I will be showing to how to utilize the custom action with Apex. So Apex class is one thing where we can utilize the instant copilot with utilizing that invocable method annotation. So I will show you a demo so how to utilize that Apex class through instant copilot. So here the example I'm going to show, right, greeting the users with the which has a basic example to how the engine pilot is analyzing which method you are going to invoke, and show the response to the users. So for creating the Apex action, so we have to follow these two rules. Like we have to define what are the reference action type. So whenever you click on that create a new action, you can see three types of reference action type, like flow, Apex, and prompt builder. So in our case, so we have to select a Apex class to initiate the creation of custom action. And the second thing is we have to declare at invocable method annotation, and you have to define a label and description. So description is very important in terms of instance, because the description is the only thing which instance copilot act as an instruction. So whenever you are saying your give some prompt to instant copilot, so Copilot, what it does like is check for the description which is relevant to the prompt. Once the prompt is matched to this description, so it will invoke this method and give the output to users. So let me show the demo. I will be stop sharing the slide and show you another window. Okay. So this is the instance based org. So if you want to create a trilog to test your functionality, so I will post that link to you in the end of the session, so you can also try it out. The features of the Instant Copilot with a custom action. So here I'm going to set up. The first thing we have to do is we have to enable the instance setup. Okay, I click on the instance setup, and you have to enable this one, turn on instance, right? So you have to toggle it on. So once you toggle it on, so you can see the another options, another option like Instant Copilot and Copilot action. Let me refresh the page. So it will show those options. So again, I'm typing Instant Copilot. Yeah. So you can see that the Instant Copilot Studio is there. From there, I have to go to Instant Copilot. So here you can see that Instant Copilot for Salesforce. So you have to enable this also. So only we can do a prompt message. You can provide some, we can get the prompt message from the users and process some data. So once you enable this option, you can see that builder has been visible to us. Let me open that also. So you can see that there are the four tabs. So first one is a detailed tab, just the basic information about the Instant Copilot and its API name. And even if you want log, so you can just click on the checkbox and the action. So this is the major thing we are going to utilize. So this is the standard actions available right now, which is pre-built standard action. So where you can identify the record by name, or you can get a list of opportunity by telling the record name. Like I said earlier, right? Show me the list of opportunity for the edge communication account. So it will what it does like it just identify the record by name and list out the opportunity. Same way, so all the actions are available here. And next tab is the system messages. So you can just modify it so based on the business requirements. So this is the pre-populated one. Once you have created an instant trailer org, right? So you can just change as per your wish, as per your business requirement, and also you can change the error message and language settings. So right now, language settings it is only possible in the English language only. So in future they might open up for a different language. And the tone, so for tone, so how the conversational style would be like it should be a casual tone or it should be a formal tone. So you can set it like that. So right now we are not able to change it, right, because the instant copilot is in the active state. So once you make it inactive, so you can change all those actions. So let me open the builder. Okay, so in this ancient copilot, you can see the three regions. So one is the action region, second is the plan region, and third one is the preview region. So the action region is the one where we can use the custom action and manage the custom action. So if you have created a new action, yes, you can click on the plus button and reference action type and click on effect. Now there is no no method is available inside org. So let's create the class. Yes, open the developer console. Give me a minute. Okay. Okay, click on Apex class. Let the class with the name as last name as Grid User. So I have built this class already in my org. Let me copy paste that in this here. Okay, so you can see like an invocable method. So I have defined a label name. So say hello. Let me say hello. And description. So what this method, what is the purpose of this method? So what it does? So return with the string based on the name given in the input. Okay. Now I have did some logic here. So let me save it. Okay. So adding the representation type. G. So so you can see here that it's a hello. So whatever I defined in the label name, right? So that's being shown here. So say hello. And once I click on this one, click on the next button, so you can see the instruction, Copilot instruction is pre-populated from the Apache class. Okay, so now here, give me a minute. Okay, so now here what I have to do, like, so I have to provide instruction for input and the instruction for output. So only so it can identify so what type of input is there. So here there is an input name, right? So I provide as a name of the user as the input to greet user. Okay. And collect data from user. So once you click on this one, so what it does like, so it will get the user and name from whichever prompt, whichever the user entered the name in the prompt, right? Just get the name and store it for the process. And click on the show in conversation, and the output is display the output in the conversation. And I click on finish. Now, so since I didn't deactivated this Einstein Copilot, right? So due to that, I couldn't able to assign this action to Copilot. So to assign this Copilot to the Copilot action, so you must have to deactivate the builder and click on assign to Copilot. Okay, so now the say hello method custom action is ready for use and it is available to everyone. So before activating this builder, so you have to test whether it is working or not. So let me add the user to create user to branch connection, and I just click on enter. Mm, Let me try one more time. Okay, so you can see it, right? So I forgot to activate this Copilot. So so this is the thing. So I have input like Yuvraj Ganesan. So it take as an input and output. So it process from the backend and generate some strings and give it back to user. So hello Yuvraj Ganesan, welcome to Ancient World. So this is the basic thing. So we have to set up. So let's go back to the demo. So presentation slide. Okay. So that's the basic action we have performed right now. So Instant Copilot supporting more things like sending a multiple action. So say for example, so I said the earlier example, right? So the list of opportunity for edge communication. Like so edge communication, what it does like it just find the record by name and show the list of opportunity. So the next what the question I put it on in the prompt is to create an opportunity for the edge communication. So what it does like it just search for the edge communication record, and the reasoning engine is the playing the major role to determine which action to perform and when it should allow to the training. Okay, so let me show the example for the creating opportunity record here. Okay. Again back to Salesforce. So I have one more class as such. So yeah, let me create one more class, and that class has um logic where creating the opportunity. Let me create a new class name, create opportunity. Now, now what I do like I have already created a class in my org. Let copy paste it here and save it. So this is the class where we are going to create a opportunity based on the information provided by user. So how should it identify which is the account ID? So what are the details which should have input, right? So for that, I have created one wrapper class like public class input and a public class output. So input is act as a variable where you get the account IDs. So I will show you in the demo, and I have marked this as a required. Next is the stage name. So if I say like to create an opportunity for this stage name, so what it does like it will create a new opportunity with its stage name. If I mention any close date, so yes, it will create a opportunity with a close date. And what will be the output class? So the output class will be the error message. So if anything happens, if any well-defined error message is shown, right? So in that case, we will be showing this error message. Or with success, so then we will be showing the this message like opportunity record ID to user. So I have created a class. Let me activate this reference action type apply. Now you can see like a create opportunity has been pre-populated here. Click on the next one. And description is auto-populated. whatever I give in the topic class, right, in the description, so it will be pre-populated here. And account ID, so the input, so what are the inputs are there? So I have defined this description. You can see the description here. So I had provided all the descriptions to the particular variables. Okay. Now let me click on the collect data from users. If user says something related to the stage name or close date, they want to create the opportunity with this stage name or close date. So we need some data set. So for that purpose, we have to click on this checkbox. And so in the conversation, so if any error comes, so that error message will be shown in the conversation. And same to the success message. Let me click on the finish button. Again, deactivating this and assign back to purple, and you can see the actions here. Let me activate the builder and refreshing it. Okay. So I'm checking show me the record details for edge communication. Okay. So when I type that, show the record detail for edge communication. So what it does, like it just queried with the name, and it found out like there is two records, two record with different objects. So let me select the account one. So once I click the account one, so what it does like is will show up the account details about the edge communication. So create an opportunity. Let me add create an opportunity. We need analysis. His name is need analysis. So what it does like so already we are watching we are checking that close date. So since I had mentioned the close date, give me a minute. Let me start. I'll start the conversation. So many listening opportunities. Create an opportunity. We change name as need analysis and close the should be on next, next Monday. Okay. So, so a new opportunity has been created. Let's check whether the opportunity is created or not. For double checking, let me query that one. Trading from opportunity. Okay. So we can see the details here. So you can see it. Right? So stage name has been pre-populated as the need analysis, and it is tied up with its communication, and the close date is next Monday. Seems like it's taking the US business hours. So that's the date it mentioned here. So that's all about the sending the multiple action with Apex class. Let me go back to the slide. Yeah. So here we have to follow the best practice for custom action. Like we have to give the proper labels and description. So if you give the description which is not matching to the instruction or not matching to the prompt, so what happens is like you couldn't identify so which method is referring to, and you might get a error message or couldn't able to find actions as such kind of message you will be facing. Right? And then next one is write code as a bulkified. That's a standard best practice we have to follow. So always write a best practice. Always write code as a bulky file to avoid the governor limit. And if you're performing any query inside that invocable method, so always optimize those queries because if you are dealing with a large type of data, right? Like 1 million records. So in that case, your performance will be decreased. And always do the unit testing if your invocable method has any integration related stuff or you're processing something from the integration. So you have to do a thorough unit testing and integration testing to avoid any breakage here. So yeah, so that's all about the Einstein Copilot with custom action. So anyone has any question? Um,
Yeah, so I posted a question in the chat. So is it a license to be procured or it is available in central?
so we have to purchase in license, Vijay. So if you want to try it out, you can just create a trial or
Okay.
so
Okay.
I can share the
Yeah, can you
okay.
share the
So
link
I
for
can share the trial out to you, so you can also try it out on your trial out instance, right?
yeah, yeah, sure. That would be
Okay.
helpful if you can share it. Also, if the deck, the one you used to present, right, if you can share it with it.
Okay. Okay. I have shared that link, trial out Friday's trial out link. So you can try it out and you can explore it. Um, I think no questions are there.
No more questions, I think, from my side at least. It was a nice
Okay.
session. Thank you for sharing the knowledge.
Yeah, thank you, Jay. Yeah. Yes, thank you. Thanks for joining this session. So if no one has any questions, so thank you.
Yeah, thanks for Raj. Thanks for the session.
Bye.
Thanks everyone. Yeah.
Thank you, Raj, for
Thank
the
you. Bye.
session. Yeah,
Thank
it is,
you.
yeah,
Thank you very
nicely
much.
explained. Yeah, thank
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.